Going back a few videos ago now, I mentioned that I purchased a brand new SAS Autoworks S362 turbo kit, and after months of patiently waiting due to high volumes of orders, I finally received a message from Steve, who is the owner of SAS Autoworks, saying that my kit is now ready. So guess what I'm going to be doing in today's video? You guessed it, we're jumping straight in the car now to go and collect this kit. So we've just arrived at SAS Autoworks. I've never been here before, so let's take a little look inside.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, mate. How you
Steve?
doing? Yeah.
Ben, you alright?
How's it going?
Yeah, well. So as I entered the unit, you can see here is my turbo kit on the table, all ready to go. And me and Steve just had a brief chat basically of how his business is going and stuff like that, to be honest. And then I just had a brief chat with Steve about the turbo kit itself before we loaded it up into the car.
This just needs a brake line.
You had this long or?
Oh, 4, 5, 6 years?
6 years.
Oh, well, something like that. I'll blow the dust off now once in a while. Once building.
I see you do like all your test fitting and stuff on this,
This is
in your pictures and stuff.
Slightly different one. So this is a G35 900, but in a T4 twin scroll.
Nice. That's very nice.
With big runners, so specific requested kit for someone in. I think he's going into time attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then this is a single wastegate one. Everyone wants something different. Right.
Someone's 13B being built.
No, that's fine. That's scrap.
Oh, scrap is it?
It's going to be a display engine.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
Yeah.
I've got the other bits getting powder coated, bits and bobs to go on in the main, like inlet, front cover, and then I'll spruce up the stand a bit, and then it's just to alt my parts to take
fair
pictures
enough.
and stuff. So I even put some snazzy wheels on, so I can just wheel it in and out when I'm doing pictures, if it ain't raining.
It always amazes me when these engines are out. It's crazy how small they are.
Yeah, literally that is the main drum.
Yeah.
It's just some of their castings are a bit. He's just a bit rough. Like it's just the finish. And on the compressor side, the hot sides are fine. I don't know what it is, but since COVID, they've been. I waited a year for an EFR once from global shortage. But they are those S300s are massive as well. To be fair, that's why they're a bit tight. No, but port the exhaust side and leave the inlet side essentially stopped. So it just cleans it, and that's kind of like a semi-aggressive street car, you could call it. Mm-hmm. That's what some people do.
I don't want it to be, crazy mad power. I just want something that's fun and just sounds great on the roads and enjoyable.
So,
that's all it is.
Or do a small street port if the time comes.
Yeah.
Because this will be fine on a street port.
Yeah.
More than enough air on an S300.
Spoke to Tom from Abdicol and he said the same. He said, this is the perfect kit really for what I want to use it for.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've gone for. And a lot of other people, to be fair, is backing it up, saying that, this is the one to have.
It does just work. This is like the OG just works. They all work.
Yeah.
They all work, to be fair. It's just some are ball bearings are a bit more aggressive. Obviously on the spool up. But it's still a rotary. It still ain't gonna be like sweet torque.
No.
Low down, it's still a rotary at the end of the day.
Mine's just a weekend car, to be honest. When it's actually on the road,
All are now.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So I just want to jump in it, enjoy it, put it back in the garage, clean it all up, wait for the next good weather day, and I'm happy.
Are your twins dead or are they?
No, everything's still working. This is by choice.
Better way to do it.
Yeah, I've just tried. Like I say, I focused on the outside and the inside on mine first, and I've kind of left some upgrades on the engine last. But I wanted to splash out some good money on good quality parts. So that's why I've waited this long. Obviously, I've been speaking to you for about 6 years now on Instagram.
Been that long?
It's probably been about that long, yeah. And finally managed to get an order in for you.
Yeah, time flies.
It does, yeah.
Something crazy time. as you get older, it seems to get faster.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks very much for sorting this out.
Thank you.
It does look bloody
Sorry
good.
it took so long.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Nearly through my list. I'm trying to get back to much less waiting times.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Maybe even, I dare say, have some stuff in stock.
Right, so that is the turbo kit in the boot, and we've got a 2.5 hour drive now on the way back home. I do need to do some explaining with you guys what I'm going to be doing with this turbo kit next. So let's get back to the unit. Okay, so it's the next day now, and I did drop my turbo kit off quite late in the evening because I had some other stuff to do. But one thing I haven't actually said to you guys in this video yet is what exactly do you get with this turbo kit for the money. So I paid £3,915 for this kit. That's including the mid-pipe section, which is kind of separate to the kit. So let's go through what you actually get with for the money, and the reason of why I actually chose this kit out of all of the ones on offer. So let's start over here with the mid-pipe and work our way down the table. So you're probably thinking, why the hell did I get a mid-pipe with a silencer fitted? Now, with RX-7s, these can be far too bloody loud, to the point where it just sounds too loud. I've heard many RX-7s before, and it is just too much. I don't kind of want that for my build. I'd like it to sound really nice when you open the car up, but not too bad just when you want to calm things down a little bit. So I have gone for a mid-pipe with the silencer here. Now, one thing I do want to mention, and that goes for all of this stuff that is fabrication work, is just how good Steve's welding is from SAS Autoworks. It's absolutely brilliant, really clean and tidy, and even all down to the cleaning process at the end is absolutely spotless. So very happy about that. Moving on down here, we've got the downpipe. Again, everything looks as it should. It's very clean and tidy, so I'm super happy with that. Over here, we've got loads of little different bits. So this is actually a relocation pipe, a matrix relocation pipe, I believe. That's to help tidy up an area down the bottom of the engine bay. We've got the T4 twin scroll gaskets there, I think that is, or some sort of plate or spacer or something. I'm not entirely sure until I get to the stages where I fit all of this stuff. I've not done it before. I think that's some sort of oil return line. Just your usual clamps, gaskets, couple of hoses, another braided hose which I think is for the oil. 2 screamer pipes here. Now, again, with this was optional. You can actually choose to have this plumbed back into the kit, but I do love the sound of a screamer pipe, and I've never experienced a car with one of those before. So I thought, why not? Let's just have something different. I cannot wait to hear what this is going to sound like with these fitted. Now on to one of the main parts, the actual turbo itself. So this is an S362, as you know. The reason I've gone for this exact turbo kit is because I currently have stock ports on my stock irons in the engine bay. And going forward, I either want to keep them as stock ports, or I might just get a slightly larger street port added. And this turbo kit can handle the change if I do decide to do that. But as it stands, this will be completely fine, and it should have quite nice power on the bottom end. Even though rotary engines don't have the best bottom end power, as we all know, this will help solve that issue. It shouldn't lag as much. Again, this should make all of the right noises. It just does everything it needs to do, does what it says on the tin pretty much, and I can just completely crack on with the rest of my setup. Now, you will see here, there's an extra elbow that's been welded onto the turbo. Now, Steve did this for free for me because I waited 10 months for this kit to be made, because Steve had some delays with some other stuff, and he just said, look, did you want one of these added on for free? And of course, that would help me out with my V-mount setup. So I'm very grateful for Steve adding this on for me for free. Now, over to the right here, we have 2 black Turbo Smart wastegates. I'll try and show you just what one of those look like. I've gone for the black just purely because you're not really going to see these, and I've got the black sort of theme going on in my engine bay, which I want to carry on. I'll go over some of that stuff in a second. So these are going to attach to the manifold, which is just next to it here. You can see the fittings on the side, ready for the wastegates to attach. And this is an absolute beautiful piece to the SAS Autoworks kit. All made from scratch again, and you can see he's embossed all of his SAS Works logo into the plate. All the machine work's done really professionally. The welds again, absolutely perfect, and it just looks really, really smart. Now, I do have some plans going forward to take this kit one step further. So one of them is going to be this manifold. I want to get this done in a black. I'm not sure what materials I need to use to get that done, what type of coating it is. I need to do some research on that, but I will get that done. I also want some heat wrap done on my downpipe, just to help keep some of the heat away from the engine bay. And the turbo kit, again, I want done in gloss black somehow with a turbo blanket added. So all of that needs yet to be researched and paid for, but it is plans going forward. And again, I will be videoing everything when it comes to it. Now, I have mentioned in some other videos, I am going through a house purchase process at the moment. That is why everything on this RX-7 is on hold. If you've been watching some of my other videos, my last couple, I bought these new red seats, but I do need to get them re-dyed in this colour red. You can see there in the camera, they're two different shades of red. Over here, I've got my new custom-made feed bonnet. Over here, I've got some 25mm OEM style wings, which I've just kind of all placed on for the minute. But the car is looking really sweet now. It just all needs respray work. Again, when I get to it, I don't know. I've also fitted these carbon fibre headlight surrounds, and inside, a guy from Thailand custom made me these arch liner covers. These were not a fun task to fit because I've got all of this other stuff going on around it, but I got there in the end. So it will get there, and there is far more changes yet to come in this engine bay. It's all going to be about the engine bay now for a while, once I get some of these exterior parts done. But I'm looking forward to it when it does come to it. I've just got to be really patient, and I hope you guys are just going to be patient with me too, regards to watching videos on YouTube. To be fair, once I get going, the videos and the pace should pick up quite a bit. So if you do want to see me keep building this Mazda RX-7 FD, you need to hit that subscribe button right now and follow all of my content. So yeah, that was all I wanted to say in today's video pretty much. I just wanted to show you guys what you get for the money, why I've gone for it, and future plan wise what I'm going to be doing next with this kit. And I think that's pretty much it for me today, guys, so I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see all of my future content. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video.